know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Behind these weary eyes of mine, so much pain is behind these weary eyes of mine. So much heartache is behind these weary eyes of mine. So much pain is behind these weary eyes of mine. So much heartache is behind these weary eyes of mine. It all started when my grandfather passed away. That was the only father figure that I knew to this very day. I watched him die. It took a lot for me to let him go. Even though I was just around 11 or 12 years old, I told him I love him the night before he passed. The next morning my mama woke me up and told me Big Dad is dead. I had to see for myself. Imagine how it made me feel. The only dad I ever knew was dead, and it was so unreal. He used to sit me on his lap as I would guide the steering wheel. I was about 7 or 8 years old, driving his Oldsmobile. We used to go fishing in creeks as if I was his only son. He used to tell me, shh, be quiet, when that cork sinks, you got you one. The first person I ever seen that shot a gun. We used to pick greens out of his garden, peaches and a lot of plums. If you made Big Daddy mad, he'll tell you the truth about you, and then turn right around and tell you he'll beat the cat shit up out you. That was my daddy, and I'm sure most of my family feel the same. It's so hard to express how you feel when you lack the words to explain life is a dirty game, and people ain't playing by the books. Most of the preachers are rapists and crooks. I've had a good look. Of mine, so much pain is behind these weary eyes of mine. So much heartache is behind these weary eyes of mine. So much pain is behind these weary eyes of mine. So much heartache is behind these weary eyes of mine. My mama's baby boy, and that's all I ever be. But our relationship made a lot of people jealous of me. After Big Daddy died, my stepfather stepped in the picture. My mama respected him just for the fact that he was a minister. Now mama's just a little girl trying to raise 3 kids, and her parents just died. I think about how vulnerable she really is. I was about 13. We stayed off Ivywood. I just started smoking weed with a couple of friends off in the hood. I ran tight with one cat by the name of Chris Johnson, who hadn't been too long committed suicide. I'm praying for his mother, for his sister and brother, nephews and nieces too. Regardless of the circumstances, I'm doing what Jesus would do. See, mama moved me out the hood, but the hood was all I knew. So I adapted to my surroundings and did what any hustler would do. I lost a good friend by the name of Kenzie Moore. Now that's a chapter out of my life that's torn and my heart still sore. I met so many people, some good, some evil, some still here, some ain't. I just give God the thanks while I sit back and think, gazing out these 2 windows, replaying everything in my mind to this instrumental. Looking out these windows, my soul speaks, looking out these windows. Listen, my soul speaks, looking out these windows. My soul speaks, looking out these windows. Listen, my soul speaks, looking out these windows. My soul speaks, looking out these windows. Listen, my soul speaks, looking out these windows. My soul speaks, looking out these windows. Listen, my soul speaks, so much pain is behind these weary eyes of mine. So much heartache is behind these weary eyes of mine. So much pain is behind these weary eyes of mine. So much heartache is behind these weary eyes of mine. I was taught to forgive, I was brought up in church, but no one ever taught me how to deal with so much hurt. I was introduced to weed by curiosity. Somehow it helped me deal with all of my animosity. We all human, so sometimes we just might get it wrong, but true friends supposed to be there to help you carry on. I was looking for love in the form of human beings. Somehow my best friend and my woman became the best of friends. I was a young high roller, felt like an old schooler. Looking out for me and mine, wasn't paying attention to time, but my stumbling blocks caused me to bust my ass. Just dust it off and keep moving, it's a part of becoming a man. I ain't asking for sympathy, just for you to pray for me. I admit I was misled in modern day slavery. Just teach your children how to pray and let's make sure they saved. Paradise is promised to us if we just only believe. Looking out these windows, my soul speaks, looking out these windows. Listen, my soul speaks, looking out these windows. My soul speaks, looking out these windows. Listen, my soul speaks, looking out these windows. My soul speaks, looking out these windows. Listen, my soul speaks, looking out these windows. My soul speaks, looking out these windows. Listen, my soul speaks, so much pain is behind these weary eyes of mine. So much heartache is behind these weary eyes of mine. So much pain is behind these weary eyes of mine. So much heartache is behind these weary eyes of mine.